Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage run. So after that rather lackluster level that we just came out of, we're finally going to move on to something longer. It's time for level 9, Tomb Time.
Good day, mates. Dingo Dial's the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
And here we are in ancient Egypt. Cortex has become a pharaoh and gotten his own tomb and everything. Now this is what I call a pyramid scheme. Not much to say about the defenses though, just a wall of boxes, that's it. Yeah, that'll really keep the bandicoots out, I'm sure. Oh well, time to go loot the place. Of course, this being an ancient Egyptian tomb, you can bet there's going to be plenty of booby traps to watch out for. We also have oil that operates just like the ice physics in Crash 2. So if you're familiar with the ice, you should be familiar with this. Of course, this being like the ice, you can also go super fast on it, which will come in handy during time trials. Neo. I think we've entered the Matrix. Oh wait, they mean Neo Cortex, my bad. Don't step on the bug icons because those will drop once you step on them. And don't try and run across them either because then you'll just run into the one in front of you and go down with the one you're standing on. You know, unless you jump. Best to just avoid them all outright, just walk on the green letters. They're safe. Anyway, bonus time. Nothing terribly novel here at the beginning, just a few TNT crates and some crates over a bombless pit. Nothing we haven't handled before. But this one up here is probably the hardest thing to get to out of this whole thing. And even that's not terribly difficult. And just like that, we're done. Have I mentioned lately that I really appreciate that the bounce crates now give you 2 Wampa Fruit per bounce? Makes things so much faster. Don't bug me. Also, this platform looks like it suspiciously has a relic on it. Huh. Anyway, new enemy up ahead. A little white monkey that jumps between these different jars in order to throw coconuts at you. Clear away the coconuts and he's left cowering. And then you can give him the polar treatment. You can keep jumping on him and he'll give you a Wampa Fruit every time you do so. They're not 1-ups, but I'll take them. Oh, all dried out? Fine. One more for the road. Gosh, Crash is such an animal abuser. Never really stopped to think about it. Oh, guess he fled. As well he should have. Gonna take care of you. And the funny thing is, you can keep hitting this switch and make blocks fall. That's a nice touch. Finally, we get our Aku Aku mask pretty far into the level. Stay away from the light. They will cause arrows to come out of the wall, and they will hurt you if you touch them. These walls are on a timer, they are not switch activated, so wait a bit before you move forward. We saw smashers similar to this in Temple Ruins and Jaws of Darkness from Crash 1. We have secrets over here, but it requires a purple gem for us to check them out. We don't have that just yet, so I guess we're going to be coming back later. What's more, there's boxes on that path, and there's boxes on this path, which means when we come back to this level, we're going to have to do some backtracking in order to get all the boxes. Which means, yes, we're not getting the box completion gem in this run either. Unfortunate. Whoops. Yeah, you're going to want to time the press of this button so that you'll land on that scrolling platform up ahead. Thinking about it, those platforms are pretty similar to the ones in Sunset Vista. One trick you can use to get past the light is to simply crawl under the arrows and they'll just pass right overhead. Okay, looking good so far. We've got more pillars to jump over up ahead, and we're going to need them to get to those boxes hanging up on the ceiling there. Whoa! Okay. Careful. Come on. Oh, there we go. Don't get too far ahead, otherwise you might wind up getting crushed. Even though I'm technically standing somewhere where I could be crushed, he's not going to pull the lever. He seems more interested in just staring at me. No looking. Now, I don't remember anybody in the ancient Egyptian period having flamethrowers. Oh well. I guess we can't all be historically accurate. And there's our crystal. And one last jumping challenge to get through. I usually prefer to jump on these things when they're all the way to the corner. This middle one, though, can be a little tricky. And there we go. As I said, we don't quite have all the boxes. The rest of them are on that purple gem path, and I'll be sure to show that to you once we have the purple gem. So for now, we'll just have to settle for our crystal. Unfortunately, that means no crash dance. But that's just the nature of the beast, I guess. Anyway, gonna have a look at a few outtakes, and then we're moving on to level 10 in the next video. So join us next time for Midnight Run. See you then! Few one-ups. Oh, whoa, what? My jumping was a little off there. Just keeping it on screen, make sure I get all my credits. And let's bounce across and get to... Oh, no! I don't even know what I was trying to do there. There's no way... I couldn't have, like, jumped up from there. Oops! There's a little white monkey that jumps between these 4 jars. Just break the 4 jars, and don't get pelted in the head. This little white monkey will jump between these different pots and throw a little coconut. Oh, yeah, just like that. And Cortex has become a pharaoh in this time period and got his own tomb and everything. Well, that was quick. Anyway, you're gonna want to watch out for these pillars here. And the guy making them fall. We can't get there with our high jump, so we'll have to use these little pillars here in order to reach them. Oh! That wasn't good. We've got a lab assistant dressed like a pharaoh who's dropping boxes on us. We can knock him away. But even after he's gone, you can continue hitting the switch and making these pillars fall. And crushing yourself with them. Wow, that's gonna go down as one of the dumber deaths I've done. Wow.